What up, man? It's your homie Bam, aka That Got Bam, aka Not Your Ordinary Rapper. You're not kicking it with the best, man. atlhiphop.com. Come holler at us.
Matter of fact, I'm Bam, where you been at? The whole world missing you from LA to New York. I had to do some interviews. I remember last week they wasn't even
atlhiphop.com. We here with Bam.
What up?
What's good, man?
I'm chilling, man. Making moves.
Okay. Well, tell people a little bit about yourself.
It's the homie Bam, man, aka That Got Bam. Making music for the people. You know? I've been doing it for a long time, probably like, I want to say since middle school, but I just started taking it seriously within the past 2 years. And just trying to get a lot of exposure.
What changed that made you want to take it more seriously?
Realizing my own talent. You know what I'm saying? I had already realized it, and family members were already telling me, you tight. So, you know, I had been doing that, but I was just freestyling wherever, like I wasn't writing that, and I wasn't really. But then I got back with my old producer that I had been kicking with for a minute, and then after that it was just kind of like magic in the making. He was just like, yo, come by the studio and let's see what you can really do. And then I came in, probably like 2 days, we had banged out a song.
Okay.
History from there.
Okay.
It's history to make it. I should say that.
Okay.
You know, we still full fledged and we picking up more momentum as we go. So a whole lot more of us seeing us globally, hopefully within the next this year and next year.
Word up. Now, what are you working on right now?
Well, I just released a mixtape. Actually, it'll be up on live mixtapes on the 28th.
Okay.
So it's called Prescription. Just wrapped that up. Working on an album now. Working on another mixtape. Writing I should call it Prescription for my video. Awesome. That's a single that I'm pushing real hard. I got a couple other songs I'm getting some big features. Just all around, man, trying to market myself and show people what I can do.
Who's doing the production on this album that you're working on, the mixtape, and the album that you're working on?
For the mixtape, I mixed it up.
Okay.
I took some industry tracks and kind of went in on them. And then I had some originals that were done by Kamal the Element. That's my main producer. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I can't find the sound that I need from somebody else, then I definitely know that he can give me what I need. You know what I'm saying? For the actual album, it's gonna be all original tracks. I ain't gonna really do too many features unless they just like features.
Right. Guest MCs also on the project?
Right now I do have a track with Playboy Trey. I have a track with Willie Boys. Some artists that I work with, Ricky Raw from Mighty High Cool. Working on getting some more features. I got a list of people that I want to get on there. Let's see where I want to head.
Right. You're a Georgia boy, right?
Yeah.
But you're not from Atlanta.
Nah.
So what brought you to Atlanta?
Family.
Really?
I moved up here when I was 4th grade.
Okay.
So, when people ask me where I'm from, because I know how people that are born in Atlanta be like, you ain't from Atlanta, you were born at Grady. Like, I've been up here since the 4th grade, man. Atlanta is pretty much all I know.
Right.
So,
how would you say the hip hop and the music has changed here in Atlanta from, you know, the Dungeon Family, early roots, So Def, to, you know, now when you got Grand Hustle and, you know, all these cats now that are, you know, Trinidad James and all that. So, you know, talk about that.
I think hip-hop evolves anyway, you know what I'm saying? So it's always going to be a change in what people think, you know what I'm saying, how the process of you making music. So when you look at it, I call it the beginning. Outkast and Dungeon Family and everybody that pretty much paved the way for other people to jump in and get their feet wet. You know, Tip opened another lane, like trap music. Nobody wasn't doing like trap music.
in the mainstream.
Yeah, in mainstream. Nobody wasn't really doing it like that until he like broke that gate open. At least mainstream anyway. And, you know, like I said, it just kept evolving until you had like Shawty Low and D4L, and it just kept going in different directions. And now you got Trinidad James and Sci-Hi, Prince, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna forever keep changing. You got people that's here that's been on the ground for I don't know how long, and they still doing their thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they not even in the direction of Trinidad James or Sci-Hi Prince or still Pearl and T.I. or Jeezy or any of them. So, you know, I think it's gonna keep changing. I think it's gonna forever keep changing. I think people need to have an open mind when it comes to like music. So,
now, how would you describe your music and how it fits into that?
I think that I try to combine. I try to make it a blend of both kinds of music. Because when you live a certain lifestyle, like I don't only just be in the, you know what I'm saying? I don't only just kick it with corporate people. You know what I'm saying? So I try to make I try to be the centerpiece. You know what I'm saying? I know how to make crunk music. I know how to make music for the club that people can like get in and jam with. But I still want to keep I want to keep my lane clear and make sure that when I'm making that type of club music, that people still know that I'm rapping, that I can still spit. You know what I'm
Yeah, because I was gonna say, you know, I listen to your tracks, man. You are definitely. I mean, the tracks are more, you know, up tempo or kind of club-ish.
Yeah.
But you're still spitting real lyrics, which is dope.
Yeah.
So I want to shout you out for that.
Appreciate it.
And but yeah, do you feel like that gets lost when you only do music that is quote unquote club music? Do you feel like people forget that you are actually an MC and can spit too?
You have to remind them, because people will get lost if you doing only like. If you're doing only club records, then people gonna only know you for club records. If you can't do a club record that showcases your versatility as far as your lyrics go, then people only gonna know you for that club record. Like, see, I can do a club record, but he's still spitting.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you just have to make sure that you don't get lost in just saying, I'm in the club, I'm in the club. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't get lost in doing that. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure that people know that you can still talk about stuff that's in the club. You know what I'm saying? In a clever manner. Right. You don't want to just say, I'm in the club, I got a bottle of rosé, I'm pouring it in my glass, and I'm splashing shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to just do that. You have to have something clever about the way you say it that's going to catch people's eye, or at least make them listen to the song again and say, oh, that's what he meant by that. Right. So that's what I try to do.
Word up, man. Well, appreciate you taking some time to holler at us. Tell people where they can get you at. Tell them, you know, click you rolling with, all that stuff, man.
Man, I shout out to my team every time I'm on the camera. So shout out to Radioactive Kids. You know what I'm saying? They are a strong force behind what I do. And, you know, you can find me at That Guy Bamn on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. That's THATGYBAMN. And like I said, that's at Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. RAK Productions. That's that's on Twitter. I mean, you can hit. That's basically for my management, my production, like promotion, all of that. And y'all feel free to hit them up. They get you in the same place I am. You find better. You know what I'm saying? So we out here making moves, man. Y'all just holler. You'll see us anyway. So.
Yeah, now I'm getting to the cash. Bought a lawnmower for you snakes in the grass. Some chicks got presents, but I left them in the past. Now you